Hey guys, it is Saturday, about 5 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me, I'm fixing to go to work. But I've been meaning to do a video since we came back from our vacation. I'm trying to get some light in here. Since we came back from our vacation, Thanksgiving, we went to the mountains with our son and his wife, her mother, and their kids. Anyway, I'm wanting to do a video on it. It's really been the first real vacation in years. Me and my friend Debbie went to the beach back at the beginning of the year, and it went great. Well, this vacation was great, and it was horrible. And let me explain why, and I'll try to do it quickly. We forgot my walker, but now I know a walker wouldn't have helped me anyway, because my biggest enemy, I'll say, was being tired. So the trip was only about 6 hours because we stopped a lot, and it was fine. That didn't bother me. And we got down there that night. We got down there that afternoon real early to the cabin that was beautiful. And while we unpacked and set stuff up, the guys, we gave them a list, and they went to the store for us. So that was fine. The next morning we decided to go to the aquarium. I had never been, and we wanted to take the kids. Well, it seemed to me that thing went on forever. It was beautiful, and I always wanted to see it, but the tiredness just overtook me after the first hour. And there are places where you're looking inside at the different fish and stuff that you can sit down on the ledge. So I would sit there to rest, but the tiredness just really overtook me after the first hour, and of course I didn't want to ruin it for anybody. So we kept going, and kept going, and kept going, and it seemed like forever. And finally, we came to a place that was like a food court, and I thought we were done. So we sit there and eat. And then somebody told me it was only halfway, and I went, we're only halfway done? Oh my God. It's like you want to be there and you want to see all this you've been waiting to, but your body is just, and it's not an exhaustion of where a walker wouldn't have helped me. I needed to lay down. You guys know what I'm talking about. So after we got done, then where we parked, you could just go ahead and keep walking and walk up and down the main strip to all the stores. Well, that's what they were going to do. And Ray said that he would really like to see some of the things. I went, okay, I can do this, right? So we started off walking, and we told them just to go ahead. Well, down one side, it was real sunny that day, about 65, so it was beautiful, but down one side, if you walked, it was sun. When you came back up the other side, it was shade. So walking down the side, it was sunny, so it was nice and beautiful, but y'all with lupus know, sun just drains us even more, so I was just totally drained. So I would sit outside at one of the benches if he went in one of the stores to look around. And then I realized I had to make that walk all the way back. So I told him I was done. I just couldn't do it anymore. So we crossed the street and started walking back up the other side. Well, it was freezing cold because we were in the shade. So we got back to the truck, and I just wanted to lay down. That was it. I was done. So that was the first day. And I was feeling really disappointed because I didn't let them down because they kept going. They didn't come back for a few hours. But I felt like I was letting him down. So we got back, and I think I actually laid down at the cabin. Well, then the next day was Friday. So they went shopping, our son and his wife, and we stayed there with her mother to watch the kids and stuff, and the cabin was beautiful. It was nice to sit outside because I wasn't in the sun, but I could sit out there because it had a wraparound porch. So that was good. Well, my husband had booked us to go see the Comedy Barn that night, and we made it early at 5 because I do get tired easy. So I didn't get to rest that day. Got ready. We went to the Comedy Barn. And we come back, and I was like, I'll feel better tomorrow. I just went to bed. The next day was Saturday. Well, he had booked us to go to the Hatfield McCoy show with dinner at 5. So I knew I wanted to rest that day before we went. Well, he wanted to go see Cades Cove. It's just a scenic route that you drive through. So we went down it. Oh my God, we were gone almost 6 hours. And some people that don't have this would say, you were just riding around. No, I needed to lay down. Lay down. You know, I was sitting in the truck. We would get out every now and then, walk around. You could get out at different stops. But when you're that exhausted, you want to lay down. It went on forever. I thought it'd never end. And we saw a wild turkey and squirrels. We could have saw them in our backyard, you know. But at least, like my husband said, he said, at least I can say I've been there. And that's good. You know, it's his vacation too. So when we got back, I only had time to get ready to go to the next show. So we went to it. By the way, it would be good for kids, but it was really cheesy for us. So that was Saturday. No, I'm sorry, that was Friday. I'm all mixed up on my days. So Saturday was the Alabama-Auburn football, and they're Auburn, we're Alabama, and we were really looking forward to that. I think that's the day we rode. Yeah, that's the day we went to Keiko. Because we got back just in time for the ball game to start. So we watched it, and then we all turned in. We were tired, so we turned in pretty early. And then on Sunday we left. Now here's where it gets bad. Something happened on the interstate in Chattanooga. We were stuck for hours and hours. A 4-hour trip turned into 10 hours. It was horrible. We left the cabin like at 8:30 that morning. We got home at 8 o'clock that night. It was horrible. It was taking everything I had. I was like, oh my God. So the next day I had took vacation so I wouldn't have to go to work, which I'm glad I did. Because the next day I unpacked and just rested and stuff. So that was at Thanksgiving. Well, just now, yesterday, I'm starting to get over it. And I mean, I had been going to work and barely being able to just do my job and coming home and going to bed. It was really, really hard. I think the hardest thing was that last day, sitting in that car 10, 11, 12 hours. That was the worst. So next time we're going to have to really sit down and talk and plan, and I need to be more honest with him. We tried not to plan too much. The 2 shows in the evening on 2 different nights in the aquarium. Didn't think that would be a lot. So I'm just going to have to be more honest with him and tell him I'm really done. Because I'm telling you guys, it has been awful. And then coming back on 10 hours a day, and I've worked every Saturday. So just a note for anybody, you know how it is. I'm glad I went. It was beautiful. I could have stayed in the cabin. They had a pool table. They had TVs in every room. They had the outside wraparound porch. It was beautiful. But that's my adventure on vacation. And there's that part of guilt of me that really does not want to ruin it for my husband because it's his vacation too, you know. But my body, I pushed it beyond what it was capable of, and I paid for it. But I love you guys, and I'll try to make a different video. This one was just about the vacation. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.